Let's now move to Abuja, where the new Minister of Defense, retired General Christopher Musa, has assumed office after being sworn in by President Bola Tinubu. He received a rousing welcome at the Ministry of Defense headquarters, where officials chanted solidarity songs. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Oluode, led service chiefs to formally receive him. General Musa said the nation must first acknowledge the security challenges confronting it and confront them head-on. Unveiling his vision, the minister emphasized operational readiness, stronger coordination among the armed forces, and a system that rewards professionalism while punishing negligence.
Our loyalty is to Nigeria and the Nigerian people. The president is the commander-in-chief. The buck stops on his table. We must provide that support to make Nigeria peaceful. Shedding of innocent blood is over. Our children should be able to go back to school. Our farmers should be able to go back to their farms. We must address these issues on ground. Most of the challenges we are facing is not military solution. They are issues of good governance, justice, equity, and fairness, which we are going to encourage. So it's going to be a holistic aspect. The non-kinetic and the kinetic must work hand in hand. We cannot afford to fail Nigerians, especially ourselves. They say charity begins at home. I believe it's the mindset. If we have that mindset that we will succeed, we will succeed. To the service chiefs, I offer my full support and expect your utmost cooperation to move the armed forces to greater heights. To the Permanent Secretary and the Civil Service.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I bring you a major development that could mark a turning point for security in Nigeria, and possibly hope for many Nigerians who have long suffered under violence, banditry, and terror. At his swearing-in ceremony as the new Minister of Defense, retired Christopher Musa made a bold declaration. The shedding of innocent blood is over. That's not just rhetoric. Musa explained that under his watch, citizens must reclaim the right to live without fear. Children should return to school, farmers should return to their farms, and communities should no longer live under constant threat. Musa didn't just speak of ideals. He unveiled a plan built around three core pillars: operational effectiveness, unified action across all military and security services, and strategic foresight, driven by intelligence and technology. He made it clear there will be zero tolerance for indiscipline, corruption, or bureaucratic delays inside the ministry and security agencies. A major aspect of his promise is to improve the welfare of our troops, timely payment of operational allowances, proper accommodation, medical care, especially for injured soldiers, and adequate kits. According to Musa, troop welfare isn't secondary, it's strategic. But why now? The backdrop is hard. Recent weeks have seen a surge in violence, mass kidnappings, and insecurity across many states, prompting national outrage and calls for urgent action. Musa succeeds former Minister Badaru Abubakar. He resigned, officially citing health reasons. But insiders suggest his exit came under pressure amid concerns over rising insecurity and a breakdown in coordination at the top of the defense ministry. Musa's assumption of office has been met with cautious optimism. In his first address, he stressed that change will not come from empty promises, but from concrete action, and urged all Nigerians to take ownership of the fight against insecurity. To those watching, if you want peace, if you want your children safe in schools, your farms secure, your communities at rest, then hold on. This could be the beginning of a new chapter. As we look deeper into this strong statement, no more shedding of innocent blood in Nigeria, many Nigerians are asking the same question. Can this promise truly signal the beginning of a safer nation? And honestly, that curiosity is exactly why this conversation is important. Because when a defense minister speaks with that kind of confidence, you know something serious is happening behind the scenes. And Nigerians across the country, from the northwest to the southeast, from the Middle Belt to the Niger Delta, are watching very closely. My people, before we go deeper, please like this video and subscribe. it helps us reach more Nigerians who need this information. Now, one thing you must understand is that the statement did not come out of nowhere. Recent happenings in the country, especially the rising tension and the concerns from many communities, have pushed security agencies to step up in ways we haven't seen in a while. Families are tired, communities want peace, and the government knows it must respond with solid action. So when the defense minister came out boldly to say that the era of innocent bloodshed is over, it wasn't just a speech, it was a reassurance to a nation that has been asking for stability. He made it clear that security forces are now operating under strict directives, improved coordination, better intelligence, and faster response times to threats. And sincerely, if these measures continue with consistency, Nigerians may begin to feel the difference. But beyond the official talk, let's look at how everyday Nigerians interpret this message. Many people are hopeful, but also cautious. They've seen promises before, so they are waiting for results. Some communities have already started noticing more visible patrols, more checkpoints, more presence of security personnel, especially in areas that used to feel unattended.
And that visibility alone is already giving people small confidence. At the same time, this declaration from the minister is sparking discussions on social media. Many Nigerians are asking important questions. Will this new energy continue for long? Will it affect areas that have been struggling for years? Will there be better protection for travelers, farmers, students, and traders? These concerns are real, and they show that people are ready for change but want to see proof. And as we continue this conversation, please, my people, if you are watching right now, like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of the updates we will bring to you as the situation develops. Now, another related issue that ties into this promise of ending innocent bloodshed is the recent talk about boosting interagency cooperation. One of the problems Nigeria has faced for years is that sometimes security agencies don't share information quickly enough. But the minister has emphasized that this will change. All intelligence, whether from the military, police, or other agencies, will now be shared in real time to prevent attacks before they happen. This kind of coordination can truly make a big difference. When intelligence flows smoothly, crime reduces. When response time improves, people feel safe. When patrols are steady, criminals think twice. And most importantly, communities begin to rebuild trust in the system. Remember, we are discussing this not just as news, but as a real-time development that affects every Nigerian. Whether you are watching from Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, Kaduna, Port Harcourt, or anywhere else, these decisions can impact your daily movement,
your business, your peace of mind. So, as the defense minister sets this new tone, Nigerians are hoping to see visible change, especially in rural areas where insecurity has caused fear for too long. Farmers want to go back to their farmlands without looking over their shoulders. Parents want their children to attend school without anxiety. Traders want to move their goods without fear of the highways. All these things come together to define what no more innocent bloodshed truly means. And my people, if you are still with me, please like this video and subscribe, because we are just getting started and the updates will keep coming.